You can't even pull a fish out of a pond without some hard work. Needle in a haystack can't stay hidden. Live and learn. East or west, home is best. A spoken word is like a bird. Once it flies out, you can't catch it. An old friend is better than two new ones. Patience and work will grind anything down. A guilty mind betrays itself. A tongue will get you anywhere. Knowledge is light, ignorance is darkness. Better to have 100 friends than $100. Work isn't a wolf. It won't run away into the forest. Bread is the crown of everything. Measure 7 times, cut once. What goes around comes around. The eyes are afraid, but the hands get it done. A friend in need is a friend indeed. Haste makes waste. You are judged by your looks at first, but by your mind in the end. Water doesn't flow under a rolling stone. You reap what you sow. One man is no army on the battlefield. Repetition is the mother of learning. Finish the job, then go play. Your native land is like a mother. A foreign land is like a stepmother. My tongue is my enemy. Don't dig a pit for someone else, or you'll fall into it yourself. 2 heads are better than one. Time heals all wounds. The work respects the master. Tell me who your friend is, and I'll tell you who you are. A kind word is pleasant even to a cat. It's none of my business. A job well done has a happy ending. Take care of your clothes when they're new, and your honor when you're young. Even a wise man can act like a fool. You only die once. Cabbage soup and porridge are our everyday food. A goose is no companion to a pig. A penny saved is a penny earned. He who does not work shall not eat. The truth hurts. Where you were born is where you belong. If you love the ride, you must love pulling the sled. A good word is as precious as gold. A tough lesson makes you twice as wise. Learning to read and write will always come in handy. Even the walls help you in your own house. Wisdom is in the head, not in the beard. A full stomach doesn't understand an empty one. Never put off until tomorrow what you can do today. My house is my castle. Fools know no law. The cat will eventually pay for the mouse's tears. You become like the people you hang around with. Hard in training, easy in battle. Woke up early, but accomplished little. There's a black sheep in every family. A brave guy against sheep, but a sheep against a brave guy. Need is the mother of invention. Better a bitter truth than a sweet lie. Grass doesn't grow without roots. Silence means consent. Pots are made by ordinary men, not gods. If you chase 2 rabbits, you won't catch either. The apple doesn't fall far from the tree. A small deed is better than big laziness. Fear has big eyes. You can't build your happiness on someone else's misfortune. Work for the hands brings joy to the soul. Shared trouble isn't as scary. You can't live long on someone else's mind. A spoon is valuable when it's lunchtime. A bird is known by its song, a man by his learning. Husband and wife are 2 of a kind. It's not shameful not to know. It's shameful not to learn. Business is business. Tears won't help your trouble. You don't need a treasure if there's harmony in the family. Where there's a will, any work gets done. The root of learning is bitter, but its fruit is sweet. When there's no fish, even a crayfish is a fish. Sacrifices yourself to save your friend. As the craftsman is, so is the work. Life is given for doing good deeds. You can't take back a spoken word. A tree is judged by its fruit, a man by his deeds. If you don't have a friend, look for one. If you find one, hold on to him. A head without brains is like a lantern without a candle. A good deed lives for 2 centuries. Eating in a crowd makes the porridge taste better. Don't cry over spilt milk. Managing a house isn't just shaking your beard. Living without purpose is just burning daylight. All brawn and no brains. A tree is held by its roots, a person by their friends. Better to stumble with your foot than with your tongue. Lovers' quarrels are just for fun. A trade isn't a heavy burden to carry. You can't put a gag on everyone's mouth. We'll wait and see. Idleness is the mother of all vices. The sun brings warmth. A mother brings goodness. An old horse won't ruin the furrow. Paper will endure anything written on it. A bird is beautiful for its feathers, a person for their mind. For a good friend, neither bread nor time is spared. A bad peace is better than a good quarrel. The day is boring until evening if you have nothing to do. What you don't learn in youth, you won't know in old age. A mother's prayer can rescue you from the bottom of the sea. A word doesn't hit like an axe, but it wounds. Might is in truth. True friendship can't be washed away by water. The early bird catches the worm. Thought out with wisdom, but executed foolishly. Foolish is the bird that doesn't love its own nest. Never at a loss for words. Hasty work turns out blind puppies. Make new friends, but keep the old. A person without a homeland is like a nightingale without a song. Much ado about nothing. A wise man doesn't say everything he knows, but a fool doesn't know everything he says. Don't hurry with your tongue, hurry with your work. A true friend doesn't flatter you. He tells you the truth. Everything has its time. Everyone loves their own land. Reading is the best teaching. Good times don't last forever. A smart person loves to learn. A fool loves to teach. It's easier to lose a friend than to find one. A parent's word isn't spoken to the wind. Short and clear makes it sweet. A fool gets rich on wishful thinking. Everyone goes crazy in their own way. Time waits for no one. Let a word slip, and you can't catch it back. As the guest is, so is the host. You see a speck in someone else's eye, but ignore the log in your own. Living a life isn't as simple as crossing a field. Talking all day long without saying a thing. As the greeting is, so is the response. Every cloud has a silver lining. A home is made beautiful by hospitality, not just decor. A sharp tongue is a talent. A long tongue is a curse. Man is a friend, comrade, and brother to man. In for a penny, in for a pound. Every bird loves its own nest. A kind word to a person is like rain in a drought. Birds of a feather flock together. This too shall pass. Your homeland is your mother. Stand up for her. Keep your tongue behind your teeth. An enemy gives to bribe, but a friend gives to guide. Man proposes, God disposes. Warm places are abroad, but home is sweeter. A speech is made beautiful by a good story. Hang in there, kid, and you'll make it to the top. A house without a master is an orphan. Enjoy hospitality, but speak the truth. Money likes to be counted. Different strokes for different folks. Hope dies last. Talk all you want, it's your turn anyway. A thief stole a club from another thief. Everything happens for a reason. Look before you leap. Avoid bad habits, and you won't get a bad reputation. Slow and steady wins the race. Kindness is repaid with kindness. Good health is the most important thing. Bad news travels fast. Another person's soul is a dark mystery. All that glitters is not gold. Day and night make a full day. Truth needs no trial. The darkest hour is just before the dawn. Truth shines brighter than the sun. Misfortunes never come singly. Conscience is the best controller. Appetite comes with eating. An honest word is stronger than a stone wall. Enjoy the food, but respect the host. He who does good will be blessed. A deal is a deal. Sow the wind, reap the whirlwind. Money can't buy happiness. Cut your coat according to your cloth. Hunger is no friend. It won't hand you a snack. Your own burden doesn't feel heavy. A bird in the hand is worth two in the bush. A meal without salt and bread is a poor gathering. You can't have too much of a good thing. To a bad wife, a husband is always either a fool or a cheapskate. Don't praise the wheat in the field, praise it in the barn. There's a time and place for everything. Extra supplies don't hurt to keep around. He who knows no poverty knows no despair. You can't eat the nut without cracking the shell. Small in size, but big in value. All's well that ends well.